Hi, this is your host, Dr. Agnes Cabredo, for another session on Good English. This time, we shall discuss the uses of prepositions. In the parts of speech, this is about the smallest, the tiniest word in the parts of speech. They say in modern lingo, the smallest word with the biggest bite. Prepositions are words which are used to connect a verb with a noun, a verb with a pronoun, a verb with other parts of speech. Let's try it here. The first is get in, get on, and get off. If we are talking of vehicles, we say get in when we're talking of small vehicles. Like a taxi, a car. In other Asian countries, a tricycle. But when we talk of bigger means of transportation, big vehicles like train, plane, and bus, then we say get on. And there is only one way to make your exit from these vehicles. We say get off. Why are we emphasizing this time? You see, very often we say go down, go up the plane, because you imagine it has a ramp. Go down the bus. Go up the plane. No. So apply this. Get on the plane. Get on the bus. Get on the train. And when we talk of tricycle in Asian countries, car, cab, we say get in. And going out of these, don't we say I went out. It's for other use. You say get off. Okay? So these are very common expressions which are very often misused. We say live at. When you say at, you are referring to a very specific place. I live at number 12 Lily Street, Sun Valley Subdivision, Manila. So when it is the complete address, we say at. That means you're referring to the number, the street, the subdivision, the village, and the province. But when you are talking specifically of street, only the street, then we say on. On the street where you live. I live on Sunflower Street. And when you talk of New York as your place of residence, your domicile, but you are not referring to any specific address, just in that wide area of New York, then you say, I live in New York. I live in Australia. Okay? The next is born on. When you give your complete date, born on the month, day, and year, then you say, I was born on December 29, 1980. But when you mention only the month, I was born in December. I'd like to see you in September. Then in 2000, I saw you in 2000. I will see you in 2021. This is a very common expression here. Cope up with. I'd rather say that we do away with up. Just say, I cannot cope with the situation. It's too difficult for me. Circumstances are all at odds on me. So, cope with. Then you say differ in. I differ in opinion with the rest of the officers of the club. Differ in. But when you are speaking of people, I differ with the mayor, I differ with the president, then that should be differ with. But when you are talking of opinion, you differ in opinion. Let's move on to agree to a thing. I agree to proceed with a project. I agree to join your company. But when you're talking of a person, I agree with the proposal. I agree with the president in his proposal. I agree with my daughter in her suggestions. I agree with the ambassador in his program. Then we say compared to something. You say compared to, like the efficiency of a company is compared to the efficiency or the strength or the power of a horse. The staff was compared to a horse. The efficiency, the efficacy of the work is compared to the high potency medicine. But when you're talking of a person, you say the team leader was compared with the members of the corporation. Next is differ in, meaning you disagree in opinion. They differ in taste for clothes. But again, when we say with, it has something to do with person. I differ with, disagree with a person. The brothers always disagree with each other. And this last item here is retroactive. To. Do not say from. For instance, I hired you in December. It's now June. That means I'm referring to my hiring you 6 months back. But I promise you, I'll give you the salary that you deserve. Although late, I'll pay you starting the day I hired you in December. So when we speak of a time, a starting time, it may be in the past, but you don't say retroactive from. You say, I'll pay you your salary retroactive to the day I hired you in December. So, the salary increase is retroactive to last December. Thank you, and I hope that if you enjoyed our program tonight, you will like, subscribe, and share our channel. See you again!